Picture this. You are a cam girl and you're really good at it. You are making bank. You also work at a bar. At this bar, you have a shot that you give to men, specifically to men. And this shot includes you pouring alcohol down their mouth, slapping them hard as shit in the face, and then you take a glass of water and you dump it in their face as well. And what do? You line them up and you slap the shit out of every one of them. Now, there's a guy who comes to the bar and he sees you, you see him, he looks familiar, but you're not sure, but he does know who you are. And so he tells you that he wants this shot. He kneels down on the ground so you can pour it into his mouth from your mouth. Now you do this, and then what do? You slap the shit out of him. He then asks you for a date. You're looking at him like, nah, bro, I don't even do like that. I'm good. He's like, no, for real. Like, I want to take you out. Let me just give you $200 and I'll be back. And you're like, yeah, okay, whatever. Now, there's also someone else. He is a security. You know he likes you. And you're like, listen, I'm not into relationships, but I do want to take you home. And he's like, all right, bet. So you two do get it in. And he, unfortunately, has been stalking you. Now, you don't know this. He's tracked your car. Now, the other man that you actually poured the drink into his mouth from your mouth, he's also stalking you. This is a 2-for-1 deal. Now, the interesting thing is when they realize that they're both stalking you at the same time, things get very interesting. And they make a plan to make sure that you see both of them as viable options. This book was ridiculously interesting. This has been my top read of June. Now, this book is interesting because you have this young lady who is doing sex work, and she's very clear on, I'm a slut, I'm a hoe, I'm a freak, every day of the week. And the men that she's dealt with in the past have tried to change her. So when she sees these two who are very interested in her to the point of obsession, she's like, yeah, okay, whatever. Sure. And she likes the bartender, she likes the security guard a little bit more, and she gives him a little bit more play because she's known him for longer. Now, she says to these men, you're going to perform something for me in order for me to get with both of you. And because they are obsessed with her, they do it. And it was interesting to see how the men treated her around her and how these two always came to her rescue, even though she was fine with like knocking niggas out herself. But it was also interesting to see their own traumas and lived experiences and how they were able to come together and create this family, this unit. And to see this also moment where you have this man who has never been with another man, but because he wants to provide her with anything and everything that she wants, he decides to take it to the next level. And also how they talked about her being a cam girl and being in sex work, and how these two men were so secure in themselves that they were fine with it. So get it if you are into MM and MFM. Definitely get it on Kindle Unlimited. But as always, give your girls their coins.